Greetings fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers, and welcome to another one of my personal Foamcore insert videos where I'm going to show you one of the inserts that I've designed for one of my games. Now today it's for V-Commandos by Triton Noir. Now this is a really good game. I was just playing it the other night with my friend Dylan, and we were thinking about the fact that there's a Kickstarter running at the moment with miniatures, and we were just thinking this game is great, it'll be even better with miniatures. We're really looking forward to it, and I think Dylan is going to back it. I'm fortunate enough that Triton Noir are going to send me the upgrade pack. Now, as I've said many times on this channel, I don't promote games that I don't personally like, and I do personally like this game. So even though in the interest of full disclosure, they are sending me some stuff, I've got to tell you it's a good game and it's worth having in your collection. It's all about World War II commando missions. Stealth is very, very important. Of course, when you set the alarm off, you have a chance to turn it off, but you know, when that alarm starts going, the bad guys start rushing in at a huge clip and you're in deep trouble. So it's a lot of fun, there's a lot of tension, and then a lot of chaos when the bad guys start running out. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in that kind of thing, to go along and look at the Kickstarter, which has only got a few days to go, and you can grab the original set, you can get the miniatures upgrade packs, and there's an expansion as well, there's a campaign, new art, all kinds of stuff. Go check it out. I'll put a note to it in the show notes below this video. That said, let's check out my Foamcore insert, which is my way of packing the contents of this box. In the Kickstarter, it'll be the same box, so you'll be able to put the same stuff in. Or you can use my ideas as a basis for designing your own Foamcore insert. And of course, if you want tips on designing Foamcore inserts, go check out my videos. I've got 4 videos on all the basics of how to make Foamcore inserts. It's very easy. When you first start doing it, you might think, oh, this is hard, cutting it perfectly and everything. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it very quickly. And all my games back here have Foamcore inserts. I'm obsessed with it because it keeps all the components nicely organized, everything in good condition. You open the box and you can get the pieces out and set up faster. You can pack away faster. Lots and lots of advantages to doing it. Let's check out this one. Right, here's my V-Commandos box. Now, I've also put in here everything from the original expansion, the Resistance. That's all in one box to save on space. So, here, of course, at the top is my rule summary and reference. Absolutely essential, if I do say so myself. Why would you want to go through a rule book every time you want to play the game when you can just look at 2 pages? That's all the rules. I haven't missed anything out. There are also some handy summary cards. You can give your players one of these. Everything you need to know on that little sheet. And there's even one for Resistance, the expansion. Little extra tips there. So highly handy. You can download them from orderofgamers.com, my website. You'll find hundreds of these summaries there. And print it out, laminate it is nice, and stick it in your box. Okay, here's the rule book up the top. Here's the Resistance rule book. And here's my Foamcore insert. Now, the way this is designed is that I have one piece, which is the entire box. So let's take it out of the box. Right, that's the whole piece, and that fits the entire game. I put the little training thing down the bottom because I never use it. That's that. So that's just the dimensions of the box with a little gap about, well, half a centimetre from the top, so I can put the rule book and summaries in. Then this is divided into 2. This tray comes out here. You can see this tray has a space for all the cards there, and we've got the bad guy tokens, all that, the doors, etc. There's the entrance counters, more general Germans in there. So this is a very handy one. You can take it out of here and you can put that to the side of your play area. Your cards are there. Tokens are ready to pull out. Though I do find myself putting these tokens in a separate opaque container because you just need a little bit more space to get them during the game. Still, that's a very handy thing, like that. In this space here, we've got all the tiles. You can see, big pile of tiles. And I've just dropped them all over the place, so that's a bit messy. Then over here, as you can see, a little space has been made for the hero counters, and I've kept these in bags. And the reason, usually I have these in, you know, their own Foamcore insert areas, but this comes out as a bag and goes into an opaque container. It's all the equipment tokens, so it's handy to have that in a bag. And these are all the other tokens. Sometimes when I do an insert, for reasons of space or convenience, I do keep things in bags as well. We've got a little piece here at the side which keeps my dice. Now make sure when you're doing something like this that you allow enough space to get a finger in, because you don't want to have the dice trapped down the bottom. So there's half a dice space there so I can get my finger in and get those dice out. And then all the rest of the cards, which of course are the hero cards and the various missions or locations and the missions, they all go in there. So let's have a look at the construction of that a little bit closer. So dice in there. There we go. So as I said, this is just inspiration for your own designs. You may decide you want to come up with something a bit better or different. That's completely up to you. And this is why I'm just showing you my foam core inserts, to give you ideas about doing your own. You may immediately be thinking, oh, I think I could do that better. But this works well for me. So basic box, there's enough width there for this extra tray that goes in. And then this is just divided up into the cards here. Remember to make it a little bit bigger if you sleeve those large tarot size cards. Space for dice. Space for counters, space for more counters. So the most important things really is just to make the tray the right size to fit your cards. I keep one side of the tray open so I can access the cards easily. That's a very important measurement. The other important measurement, of course, is the terrain tile. So you want that as big as a large terrain tile. So the cards in the tray, the terrain tile, and of course the other large cards, they're the most important. The other ones can be flexible. Of course, you want to have enough size for the dice as well, but there you go. So if we all pack that back in at the end of the game, we've got all our pieces everywhere, and we just pop that back into there. We put our hero tokens in there. These cards pop in there. Dice. And then arrange our terrain tiles. Large ones on the bottom, middle-sized ones in between, and then all the small ones. And then depending what you want to do, you can put those in there and pop those in there, and Bob's your uncle, as they used to say. There's my insert. They go back on the top. Rule summaries on the top. Close the lid, beautifully organised, stored, all done. So that's my insert for V-Commandos. As I said, go check out the Kickstarter campaign. It's finishing soon. If this game interests you, and it is a lot of fun, it's a great game, go and check it out. And get yourself the core game if you haven't got it already. Get the expansions, and if you like the idea of miniatures as well, which I personally do, you can get the miniature expansion sets as well. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you next time. This is the Esoteric Order of Gamers, orderofgamers.com. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out all my links, and bye for now.